welcome back to Mavericks Mayhem YouTube channel. Today we're going over the Magpul T-Mag and why I don't like them, more specifically the 30 rounders. Let me start off by saying I do have multiple thousands of rounds through the T-Mag at this point. I'll go over the more specific cons or issues that I've been having with them and why I don't recommend them. I have 5 30 round T-Mags and 2 20 round T-Mags. I've had them as long as they have been out. As soon as they dropped, I got 5 of them and have been running them almost exclusively ever since. So I have several thousand rounds through 5 separate 30 round T-Mags. So just starting out, going over why the T-Mag even exists. Magpul says it's for round accountability with like guard changeovers and like being able to tell immediately how many rounds are in the magazine. For simunitions, being able to see that you have nothing but simunitions in the magazine. Being able to see what type of ammo is in your magazine. That way you can tell if you're not just sneaking a green tip in there or something like that. And then their 4th reason was aesthetics, which, I mean, good on them for that. It does look like it is a very attractive magazine in my opinion. It looks good inside of a gun, but as I mentioned earlier, it has not been the most pleasant experience using these over the course of the multiple thousands of rounds that I've put through them. So I'll go over just briefly. I have not had any like cracking issues with the polymer or whatever material they use for this. I still do recommend the Window Gen 3 P-Mags over the T-Mag for multiple reasons. I will go over that here shortly, but just going over the features that it does have a round counter on the side of the magazine with a colored spring to show you on the side how many rounds you do have left in the magazine without having to count every individual one. It does not have that on the 20 rounders, however, but it's kind of negated because the 20 rounders, you can't see how many rounds you have after it goes up into the mag well, and that takes like 3 or 4 shots to do that. So I can see why they didn't add that. There is grooves or ridges on the front and the back of the magazine. It does have an over insertion tab on the back, just like the other Gen 3 P-Mags, and there's tabs on the front to keep it aligned in your magazine well. All right, so this is the problem that I've been running into with the 30 rounders. The second round of the magazine, no matter what round count it's at, like no matter how many rounds are in the mag, the second round will nose up, and with a closed bolt, it becomes extremely hard to get the fucking mag in. So you have to like really slam it. So if you're not paying attention, see how it came back out the same way? So if you're not paying attention, put it in there with whatever amount of force you know is necessary to seat a magazine, it'll still come out. But if the round is seated properly, it'll go in there no problem. But for some reason, when it does something like that, and you see how I can recreate it by just applying upward motion on the magazine. That one went in there okay. So, but now it's not. What the fuck? It's like a really specific thing. And I don't get what's doing it or why it's doing it. But the 20 rounders don't have this issue. But you have to keep pushing the fucking round back in there, or just fucking beat the shit out of the mag to get it in. So try it with the regular Magpul mags. I don't even know how to recreate it on these. Yeah, it literally doesn't even let it. It doesn't allow that round to come up. So that's interesting. I'm gonna try the same thing, but with like 15 rounds in the mag, just to show you that the nose, like the second round does nose up, and it is allowing it. So I don't know why, I guess the geometry of the magazine is different, because if we look at it, it looks like there's an extra little nipple inside the feed lip on the regular PMag that doesn't let the round spread out enough to do that. So that's what it's literally letting the top round push over further to the side of the magazine than it's supposed to. So I don't know. I think that looks like an easy fix. Is all you need is that extra spacer, but they're both Magpul mags, so you'd think they would know that. So
Probably not.
I guess not. But I don't know if that's like some complication in the manufacturing process, but that is what's happening. But that is also not completely obvious that it's not overloaded, but it's still letting the round do random things that it's not supposed to be doing. Alright, so here I have a chest rig with 3 double rifle mag pouches. As you can see, obviously the slick side, like regular metal mags, are gonna perform a little bit better when they're double stacked, but the Magpul T-mags actually do pretty well on this because the sides are slick, which can be, I don't know, annoying if you're trying to grab it when your hands are wet, which is somewhat like a negative that I have found. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but due to the size of the mag being slick, it comes in and out of a chest rig pretty good. Unlike the regular P-mags, I'm not fighting to put a P-mag in here, but it's a little bit more effort, but that's the only, like, I guess benefit to having a T-mag over a regular P-mag, is they slide in and out pretty easy. I mean, other than that, I guess kind of talking about this, but I don't like how they're fucking slick as shit on the side, because when you start getting your hands sweaty and you go to try to banana mag or like just beer can the thing, I have before dropped this because it's slick. So the only thing I'm grabbing is the flared portion at the bottom. So this is the only way that I'm like actually grasping the magazine. So there's like no grip as far as the sides go. So the front and back are ribbed for your pleasure, but as far as like that, so like it's doing that stupid fucking thing again where it doesn't want to go in, but I don't have enough fucking leverage on the magazine or grip to push it in there while I have another mag in my hand. So I've had to put the other mag away and then slap the mag to get it to seat. So that's another downside to having such a slick magazine, but I know some people like to say slick as like a good thing, but I don't know. I guess it goes in my ass a little bit easier. So as far as magazines goes, for, I don't know, sex purposes, this one's a little bit more of a beginner because it's slick on the sides, but still got a little bit of ribs. But the regular P-mags are for the pros. For the serious people.
Professional end users.
Yeah. But I haven't had any reliability issues as far as the mag actually being in the gun and running. You stupid fuck. But
Say it.
as the gun, well, I'm saying like once the mag is inserted into the fucking gun, the gun runs fine. So like the mag isn't causing feeding issues or reliability issues as far as actually keeping up with the cycling of the gun. But they just don't fucking like going in the gun is the fucking problem. It's very inconsistent. But like when they do, it's very fucking I can't make this shit up, dude.
Fuck that mag.
I can't fucking make it up.
I can't fucking make it up.
I can't. But like the fucking regular PMags have these, I don't know, fucking indentions on the side, and you can actually grip them because the actual texture of the magazine itself, even if this was slick, it actually has enough grip to where you could purchase the magazine well. So I don't know.
Fuck those mags.
Fucking. This will be the last time that I use them. It's the only reason I've been using them is because I was like, oh, they're so fucking, they look cool. But, I mean, they do. They look cool. Yeah, you gotta hand it to them.
Yeah.
But they're looking cool range mags. I would not recommend these for any type of
If you
duty
shoot those,
use.
you shoot PSA.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and look at the price. I think they're still more expensive than a regular PMag, so.
Fuck those mags.
But yeah, I don't know. I would just stick with the fucking Gen 3
You
window.
heard it here first.
Gen 3 window mags. See, even right there, I could fully insert the mag because I had fucking grip on the magazine. So I don't know. The window mags have the same fucking indicator inside the magazine. So, but speaking of indicators, where's I need to load one of these up. But when you have a 20 round T-mag, when it's in the gun, you still have no idea how many rounds are in your fucking magazine. Because once you shoot like 3 rounds, they're all inside the mag well.
Yeah, you have less than 20.
Well, yeah, but I think.
Great mags, man.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Not sponsored. Definitely not. That's why I'm able to fucking say all this shit. Even if Magpul did sponsor me, I'd be like, hey, y'all's
Fuck
T-mags.
y'all's mag.
Oh shit! They have the thing. The 20 rounders. I wonder if this is just because I have like the T-mags that came at like the first fucking run of them. Like as soon as they dropped. Interesting. So the 20 round T-mags, that was another thing I was going to touch on. I haven't had that fucking that second round nose up issue with the 20 rounders. So the 20 rounders go in there fine, but they're 20 rounders and they're slick still, so it's still a little hard to get a grasp on them. But they have the fucking little tabs, so they don't have that stupid round nose up issue. So that's interesting.